Dylan has what they call heterotaxy syndrome, which means all of the organs in his body are flip-flopped. So his heart's on the opposite side, his intestines are malrotated, kidneys, liver, everything is on the opposite side of his body. He's a complex case, and a lot of times people see Dylan and they don't want to touch Dylan. So when all the doctors in Georgia said no, that they no longer wanted to operate on Dylan, Cincinnati Children's was the one that said yes. He's like 1 in a million. We went to our first appointment, just the confirmation appointment to confirm the pregnancy. And then we heard the heartbeat. We think we're in the clear. Then she started getting quiet. I'm gonna get the doctor, have the doctor come in and talk with you guys. There's a hole in the middle of the heart in Dylan's heart. You automatically start thinking worst case scenario. What if we lose this baby? I didn't even get to enjoy the pregnancy with Dylan, to be honest. We did not have a baby shower for him because we were so afraid of coming home to an empty nursery. It definitely got worse after that initial appointment. Sure. It was much more serious than they were originally stating it was going to be. His heart was on the opposite side, liver, lungs, intestines, everything was flip-flopped. And then at that point, we met with the team at the hospital here, and they were all on board on doing surgery on Dylan. I'll never forget it. It was February 14th, Valentine's Day. And it was just like a regular appointment. They did an echo. They even gave us a little teddy bear with his heartbeat in it. And they said that they decided out of nowhere at 35 weeks that they no longer wanted to operate on Dylan because they thought his likelihood of survival was too low. And that's it. That's how the conversation ended. How can you not give this child a fighting chance, right? That's just your answer. My husband was like, well, what's our other options? Well, you would have to go out of state and you would have to go to another hospital to see if they would be willing to operate on Dylan. And then that's how we ended up at Cincinnati Children's. We jumped in the car and we drove there.
It's a great demonstration of parents being advocates for their child. So Dylan not only had isomerism, he also had a lung defect. And that combination, people thought, made him not an operative candidate.
It was the first time that me and my husband and our entire family had hope that Dylan was going to survive.
So we put him into a very special program. It's when we decide the child is going to be so sick that we're going to have to start operating within the first hour after birth, but that enough of us felt that we had a good probability of being successful. And then mom was here and we went through that operation, and he did very well from that first operation.
If I hear him cry, he's going to make it. We hear that cry, and I was like, oh my gosh, I just immediately started crying. And then that's when Dart came under the curtain and he showed me the picture of him, them holding him. It was day 2. The nurse came in. I need you to pick up the phone. He called me. The fellow got on the phone and he said, Dylan had a cardiac arrest. We've been giving him CPR for 12 minutes straight. And it doesn't look like he's gonna make it. And we're gonna have to put him on the ECMO machine. We need you to come right away. I'm praying the whole time because I'm literally on my way to say goodbye to my child because they've been trying to give him CPR and he's not coming back. And Dr. Morales walks in. He literally parked his car and ran up. He made it through. He's fine. We got him back. He proved us wrong. And I was like, oh my gosh. We thought we were in the clear after the surgery. And then to have him go into a cardiac arrest, I was just mind blown that it was happening.
If there is a place that is going to do something like that, it's here at Cincinnati Children's, right? That is why we are who we are. Here at Cincinnati Children's, we're able to do that. And we're able to provide this hope. Great to be here and to be able to say yes, because you can't expect every children's hospital to have all of those programs. But because we have so much talent and so much infrastructure, we're able to do those things and able to provide hope. And, we say yes when others say no.
After so many no's, we finally got like a good yes, and doctors that were willing to try and save our boy's life.
It's a sacrifice for sure. I had to spend time away from my daughter, my home, my husband, but at the end of the day, he's here today, and it was 100% worth it.
People sometimes forget is the bravery it takes for families to say yes, and that opens doors for other families.
They gave us hope when we didn't have any. They gave us a chance, all of us, to be together as a family. We got to come home with our son.
I want to give Dr. Morales a hug. He's my superhero. He saved my son.
He is truly a miracle child. Like, he does stuff and I'm like, wow, like I was never expecting him to get there. Cincinnati Children's was the one that said yes when everyone else said no.